Hey, honey, this is Val, and you're in Valtopia. You are on my live stream. I'm Val Cripps. I'm an artist. I'm a transformational energy guide. I'm a me. I'm a mom. I have 2 little boys. This is my artwork behind me. You're in a corner of my studio with me. And I wanted to come on live and pull a couple cards for this week because we're heading into a new moon. And tomorrow, hey, Sarah, welcome. Hi, John, welcome. So I want to invite you into my free group Divine Freedom tomorrow at 11 because I'm going to come on live in Zoom and I'm going to tune into whoever's there and bring through whatever messages and tune into your energy centers. And it's all free. So I'd love for you to join me. If you're coming into this new moon after this last moon, hey Sarah, and feeling, hi Olivia, and feeling the pull, the clarity that this full moon brought, and the purge of our old ways. And then as we're coming into this new moon, setting some really powerful intentions. You can use this cosmic energy to your favor in that the collective will be tweaked by the shifts of these cosmic energies, and rather than just reacting to them, you can really tune into the power of it. And that's what we do as a collective in my group. We're going to begin a process of doing a monthly free Zoom call where I tune into the community and give back to my community. And then those of you in my paid love drop, we're going to be doing the new moon love drop, which is super powerful. So I just was called to join in and do a collective reading for the energies to see what's coming up. So what's been coming up for you guys? Say hello. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Patty. Welcome. I love all my new friends that have been joining. I have a lot of friend requests, and I've been diligent about going through and checking every day a few new ones. So for me, this last few weeks have been really clarifying. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome. And all right, so this reading is going to be for the collective. Whoever's watching the replay, whoever's watching live, let me know how it resonates for you. And if you are watching the replay, so isn't it interesting how we get the same cards during a daily poll over and over again? So we got the heptagon. Patty says, I'm new to you and love you already. Welcome, Patty. Thank you. Hey, Cassie, how are you? Thank you, Patty. Yeah, I come on live a lot, and I was coming on live every Thursday at 2 p.m., but I've been sort of shifting the routine a little because nobody wants to get stuck in a routine, even if it's been a good one. But I would love for you to join us in Divine Freedom, Patty, because then you can get to experience the live interaction, which is awesome. Cynthia says, I've been putting more effort into my grounding since you recommended that. Thank you. Wonderful, Cynthia. Can you tell us what you've been doing with your grounding practice and how it's been supporting you? Hey, Chester, how are you? So listen, I love it. Oh my gosh, I need to... This card, heptagon, is about balance. Balance, and that is what we are coming into. It may not have felt like it after the last moon. When you get that clarity of your situation, for some of us, for some people, the clarity has been too much because they haven't been doing the work to clear things in their lives, and then the reality that they look at with this moon, it's a lot. Like, wow, I'm going to have to do a lot to shift myself into a place that feels good and feels harmonized. But if you've been doing the work and digging in deep and loving on yourself and allowing the darkness in you to integrate with the lightness of you and coming into your juicy center, then you're going to be finding some balance in your life now with this new moon that's coming in. I'm coming into it, but it hasn't been easy, okay? It has not been easy. Who can identify with that? So harmony. Now, we also got the Merkaba, which, hey, Rena. So the Merkaba is when we, combine our mind, body, and spirit and transmute and transport to another place. Okay, so let me just read the card for the Merkaba, the star tetrahedron. In choosing this card, you are connecting with aspects of your being that stretch far beyond your everyday life and promise to put you in touch with your higher self and universal wisdom. You are becoming a seeker of intuitive knowledge. There's no small venture, and it could become a huge path. Cynthia says balance is in your vision board. Awesome. Well, one of my mentors is Jennifer Church, and I love, she was talking about as we create, we are creating every day, which is something that I always speak about. And as you check in with the cosmos and with your own heart and your own sense of connection to the earth, let's explore and ask for our best intentions or what we don't even know. Because if we are creating from a place of what we already know, we're not allowing for all the wonderful divine unknown that's so much far better beyond what we can even imagine. So let's stay open to our most blissful desire or better or beyond. And balance and being centered is definitely part of creating that beautiful bliss. Hi, Angel. So look at this. We also got the flower of life, which is the language of silence, the language of light. So you were asked to imagine this pattern and just sort of tune into it, and it's the Akashic record. So whenever I get this card, I always feel like I'm being called to tune in a little bit more deeply to my guides. I'm being asked to really ask permission of who I'm reading to check in with their Akashic records, because the flower of life is the Akashic information system, right? So for those of you who aren't familiar with the Akash, it's a kind of a library of our story of forever. And we can tune into this that's imprinted in our genetic imprint, in our DNA. That's a kind of a blueprint for our beingness. But we do have free will, we do have choice in every moment, and we can tune into this information and find things about our energy and our body and truths in our life now that are directly related to other lives we've been living, that are imprinted in our blueprint of who we are and how we choose to be. But we can really tune in and become much more a divine, powerful guide of ourselves than we have been. Cynthia says, grounding. I'm taking the time to really visualize the earth coming up and grabbing up to my knees and feel my feet sink in and intentionally set the positive flow in and anything not serving me. Oh, I love that, Cynthia. Okay, yeah, make sure you tune into your heart and get the whole flow going. That's really powerful. And how has it been working for you? What results are you seeing in your life from this better grounding experience? I love that. And this is some more of what we're going to talk about tomorrow in my free group, Divine Freedom, in a free Zoom call at 11 a.m. So I'd love for you to join if you can. Or come and watch the replay. Okay, so Elemental Forces is the last card that we got. And this card reminds you to honor your relationship to the earth, Cynthia, and elemental forces, and to ground yourself in the knowing that wherever you go, you are always home. Everything we need is right here inside of us. Try constructing an elemental altar, placing photographs or art representing the elements somewhere where you will see them regularly. Right? So honoring our earth connection. It's really, really powerful. So I love this reading. And I wanted to come on and let's pull an Earth Magic card too. And here's the thing. Thursday's Love Drop is about betrayal and forgiveness. And they go hand in hand. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a betrayal with anybody but yourself. And most frequently, the forgiveness work that I do with my clients is to oneself. Because many of my clients are overachievers, they're high performance, amazing, highly aware, highly attuned, genius, creative level visionaries. And what happens is we have a childhood and even a past life that shapes us to be highly aware and sensitive, and it can attune us to be expecting things to be a certain way. Chester says, you're such a positive ball of energy that is awesome and comforting. Thank you. Well, listen, when we have this experience of coming into life with all this energy and all this high awareness and perhaps some trauma, and we have to fight to get to be ourselves. And then when we finally do, there's this period where you really have to forgive yourself for the trauma that might have occurred to you, or for the times when you were a kid that you couldn't stand up for yourself. No matter how deep or not deep it is, it affected you and your sense of self and how you can express yourself. And there is some forgiveness there that needs to happen. And there is some acknowledgement that you let yourself down and that now you're coming back to yourself. It's a really big part of the process of freeing and opening our heart and our throat chakras, which then opens our third eye. It's the bridge between our lower chakras and the earth and our voice and our vision and our upper chakras and the cosmos. So I would love it if you join me in the new moon love drop for a powerful experience of releasing, integrating, and activating the concept of betrayal and forgiveness. I would love for you to join me. And if you want to get to know me a little bit before you decide to join me in the free experience tomorrow. So let's pull an Earth Magic card for today for this cosmic read of the week here as we head into all of the fun things that are happening in Valtopia this week and with the new moon. I love it. Forest, breath. So, hey, Courtney. So we're definitely being called to ground, connect in with nature, tune into our body. Breathe. So let me know what's coming up for you as we head into this new moon. Hey, lady. How have you been doing with letting go of the creature comforts that you might have been hanging on to? Cynthia says something new. I'm having vivid dreams, and I am also doing the Magic book by Rhonda Burns, and I'm manifesting things fast. I'm also seeing more symbols because of being grounded. Good, Cynthia. You are just tuning in, aren't you? I love it. Hi, Megan. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. Cynthia, it sounds like you're really opening up and expanding, so I would love to support you in that. Hi, George. Thanks for saying hi. Hi, Ida. So I love this brief transmission, and if you didn't catch the beginning, go back and watch. I did a little read, and I want you to join me in Divine Freedom tomorrow so we can tune into you and see what's going on with you as we head into the new moon, and you can join us in the new moon for the betrayal and forgiveness experience. Chester says, don't forget to sing a little bit with your golden voice before you finish. Thank you. Okay, I will. You're welcome. Sarah says, you've been feeling very ungrounded and emotional in a way of allowing things to surface. All of those things I've kept down coming out in dreams. I feel you, Sarah. I was very emotional the last few days, crying a lot, and also very observant of the grief, as if almost outside of it, but then allowing the feelings to surface and then pass, right? Who can identify with that? Olivia says you're so out of your comfort zone. It's uncomfortable. I feel you, Olivia. Are you waiting? Are you waiting on something, like you gave up something that helps you feel comfortable and you're waiting to come into a new time of it? The biggest theme is trust. The biggest theme coming up is trust. And the thing about trust is taking that one foot and step in front of the other until you get to see what happens on the other side. And it's that, like a baby taking its first steps. You got to try, and you just got to fall down a couple times. So that's what we're here for. Reach out, come in Divine Freedom, talk to me, come to the Zoom tomorrow. We'll work through some of the resistance. We can find out what it is. I feel some of you right now. I'm resonating with some of you in some guilt here, some little bit of self-sacrifice here, a little bit of denial here. Who can identify with all of those? Who would like to join me tomorrow to tune into this energy and clear this? Courtney says, I'm definitely feeling that. Trust, faith, confidence, all that jazz. Yes, let's tune into all this energy and get that self-worthiness going. Let's really, I've been pushing through some really deeper levels of myself. And honey, I cracked my back last night, and I know I went to the next level. So I'm ready for you. I've been holding back on the live streams and everything in preparation for really serving and holding huge space for everyone this week. And I'm going to go to the beach in the morning before I do serve you. So take advantage of this. Just because it's free doesn't mean it's not a really amazing opportunity for us to connect. I'm grateful to be fully booked with my high-end clients right now, and I want to know more of you and serve where I can. So, oh, you feel like crying right now. It's just too much. Oh, Teresa, let's take a deep breath. So know that you're always supported, and that even when you feel the darkness, that's your reboot. That's your chance to really feel the clarity of your own energy, and knowing that your guides are always present with you. The answers are always within. And even when we feel like crying, let it come up. It's okay. Sometimes the crying hurts so good. That's what I felt a lot over the last few days. That it hurt. It hurt to cry, but it felt good too. And even though I'm crying, I'm also working and doing what I need with my kids and, you know, just moving through it all. It's all part of the experience. So, bless you guys. Thank you. Reach out to me. Message me if you need one-on-one support. I'm here. Even though I'm fully booked at the high end, that doesn't mean you can't book in for a series of sessions or something. And, of course, we have the Love Drop support. And so I will see you tomorrow in my free group, Divine Freedom. I'll probably come on tomorrow morning sometime to promote a little bit so that I can get a few more of you. Invite your friends. Come on in. Oh, Chester wants me to sing. All right, what are we going to sing today? Well, let's just do some toning for Teresa to move this energy through. So honoring the feelings that are coming up. So let's just do a little bit of toning first. Big deep breath. Your heart is rich and full. Don't you know you're beautiful? Your heart is rich and full. Don't you know you're beautiful? All right, there you go, Chester. I love you guys, and I'm here, and I got a lot more coming. I got some funny videos coming and some informative things, and I'm letting it stream through like it feels good to me. No 5-step formula here. And if any of you want to get on a call with me to find out about my work and work deeper with me, there is that opportunity. I'm here to connect with those of you I'm meant to, and we got some good work to do. So bless you. See you tomorrow for free in the free group, and lots more magic to come. Hey, Kristen. See you next time. Go back and watch the replay.